Coming for you! Ah, you came for me first. Alright. That's interesting. You can kind of manipulate him a little bit. So if I go to the left and then do that, he'll do that. Okay, well, I should have been blocking, but, you know, minor deeds. Let's see, go left, go right, and then go left, go right. Oh! Ah, come on. No, no. No, okay, now this is just getting fucked. Now we're just getting fucked. Okay, hold up. I'm thinking too much about Football Manager 2021. I'm not thinking enough about Knight Cavalry. I'm gonna knock you off your horse soon. When I do, I'm probably not gonna like it, but neither will you. Man, he's a fast boy. Now, one more thwack and your horse is dead. It's limping a little bit. Alright. Get off your high horse, punk. You're going down. Ow, shit. Okay, maybe... I'm not going down. I'm not going down. You come here. You come here. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, you have another one? Okay, that's cheating. That's cheating. You can't just summon another horse like that. I mean, I know I can, but I'm also a player. And you're just like a boss. You know, we're not the same. I don't know why I do that. I always think he's gonna miss me, so I lower my shield. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, I want to first try another night boss. Done. Alright. Enemy felled. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Barricade shield. This is the thing that Mario was talking about. And the Knight Rider flail. Alright, excellent. So the flail I'm probably not going to use because it's very dexy. Man, so many things have blood boss build up. Megan is going to absolutely love this. Like I said, Megan's been using, like, bleed weapons. And I was telling her, well, I don't know how many bleed weapons are in the game, so I don't know if you're going to be able to exchange it for, like, a better bleed weapon later. Yeah, there's a lot of bleed weapons. He'd be drifting. He was drifting a lot. Ah, Crusader Kings. Yeah, Crusader Kings is another good one. I heard Football Manager is excellent, but I never tried it. It's really fun. It's one of those games where it's like... Okay, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk... I'm just reading through the chat, right? So give me 1 sec. I will get back to playing soon. But yeah, Football Manager is really good. Play it if you can. You probably don't need to get the latest one. I think they just update rosters, add little minor things here and there. I'm liking 2021 so far. It's one of those games where it's like it takes a lot to kind of learn. It's gonna take a while to learn. It took me a while to learn, right? But then I kind of learned, well, just have the AI do certain things for you, and then try to slowly learn from there, so it's not overwhelming, and that's been working out. It's kind of like, well, not Crusader Kings, but I guess the same appeal. Yeah, kind of. It's a very similar idea. Kind of, in a way, you know, minus the armies and the crusades and scheming against your own family members, right? It'd be funny if there was a boss where the rider was honestly a pushover and the real boss was a steed. That, in a weird way, that's kind of like that one chariot boss in Dark Souls 2, isn't it? Where it's like, you think it's the chariot driver, but it's actually the horse. That way of telling you kind of jarred me. A triple flow would be extremely impractical in real life. It would. Actually, any spike flow seems like it wouldn't work. Yeah, were flails in real life not spiked? I thought some of them were. But yeah, Football Manager, pretty solid. Play it if you can, especially if you like football slash soccer, right? Like I said, I like the sport. I do watch it. Like whenever the Olympics comes up, I do watch soccer. If the World Cups comes up and I know that it's happening, I'll probably watch. But you know, oddly enough, playing a Football Manager has given me kind of a greater appreciation for soccer slash football, right? Because, like, admittedly, I never really thought too much of it. Like, I thought it was a cool sport, but I never thought of it tactically, right? But now, since I've been playing Football Manager, I've been thinking of it, like, very tactically. Where I'm like, okay, now I see why they're like, I see why soccer players kick the ball back and forth a shit ton, right? I get that now. Before I used to be the just typical North American, where I was like, oh, that's just silly. Why would they kick the ball back and forth so many times before like shooting for the goal? Now to me it makes sense. Now I get what's going on, right? Now I'm not as dumb when it comes to that stuff. Well, well, damn it. See, now I need to think about this. Because on one hand, I could use the other axe I got. But I could also just try to build up for that sword. But then I also need to put some into endurance. But then I need to put some into endurance for both anyway. Is putting it into dexterity a waste? Okay, see now we got the big thunk. Is this really worth it? If I up it by 1, then maybe. But even then, it probably requires a lot to up it. And I could just also go straight for this. Because this seems really good. So I could just say no to this and just pump it more into strength. But then I also get the heavy load, which also isn't good. But this is also lighter, not like that really matters. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. I guess I'll be dumb and I'll pump this into strength. I'll just put it up to 40. It's a colossal sword and it looks cool, right? You can't really blame me. You know, you can't really blame me. It looks like a cool sword. Yeah, alright. We'll do that. I mean, it'll be a while, but I'm okay sticking with the axe. Like, if I were to pump this up to 22, it'll take even more time. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It's only 3 more, like, only, what, 5, well, it'd be a bit more than 5 more levels, but anyway, you know, we're fine. We got this. We're doing good. We're doing it. We're doing it. What are we doing? It. Exactly. Come, mighty steed. So I'm going up there, am I? Was there like a blow thing? There is. I was gonna say, I vaguely remembered that. You can go in that. Yeah, hold up. I'm pretty sure I should be safe. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Check that out. We did it. That's a shield? A great turtle shell? Hold up. Can I use this? It's not as good, mind you. Oh, it has barricade shield by default. You know what? Honestly, this wouldn't have been a bad shield earlier. But I mean, I could put barricade shield on this now, so... Marius' best shield. It weighs a decent bit more. I mean, that is pretty dope. I want to have a look at it. That is pretty sick. Dude, I'm like a Ninja Turtle. Wait a minute, you can cosplay Ninja Turtles in this game now. Okay, well, maybe not, because it won't go on your back. But you can essentially cosplay a Ninja Turtle. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. What does it look like on the inside? Looks very turtle shellish, I guess. Was that shield not as good? That one's heavy as fug. Reminds me of like an Elder Scrolls glitch, but a feature. Yeah, true, right? My favorite Ninja Turtle. So my favorite Ninja Turtle has actually, not really changed, but always well. See, that's the weird thing, right? Okay, so the only Ninja Turtle I've consistently has not been a favorite of mine has been Donatello. But even then, I thought Donatello was okay at one point. I just don't think he was ever a favorite. But like when I was younger, I guess maybe it's changed with my age. Now I think about it, because like when I was really young, watching like the 1980s cartoon, right when that aired, I liked Michelangelo. Michelangelo is probably my favorite because I liked the idea of I don't know. I just like the personality of like, yeah, I'm just gonna be a goofy dude, right? I like that. And then as I kind of got a little bit older, I kind of liked Raphael a lot. Like Raphael was always kind of a favorite, even during like the 1980s Turtles. You know, when it re-ran, right? I'm not that old. So yeah, I liked Raphael back then too, but when I became like kind of into my like early-ish teens, I think it went towards more like Raphael, right? And then see, once again, much like with Michelangelo to Raphael, it also kind of went from Raphael to Leonardo. Because like I said, when I watched the 80s cartoon, I liked Michelangelo the most, but Raphael was always kind of up there as pretty close, right? And then when I got older, it went full on to Raphael. But then there was always a little bit of Leonardo, you know? And now that I've gotten even older, like, Raphael is still really cool, but I also really like Leonardo. Part of that might be because he has cool swords, to be fair, but I also really like Leonardo. Donatello so far, but I might appreciate Donatello as I get even older, right? Who knows? You kind of missed the show entirely. I mean, that's fair. Looks like at least the 80s cartoon, like, I don't know how late that ran for. I mean, hell, it ran way late because I watched it when I was a kid, right? When I was a little kid. So it clearly ran into the 90s. And then, because Mario says the 2002 Turtles. Yeah, like, I think that, well, I think you're close. I think it was the, now, you can correct me if I am wrong, but I think that was actually 2003. Not like it matters. It's like a year off. But that one I actually really enjoyed as well. Yeah, I kind of want to go and rewatch 2003 Ninja Turtles. Because I remember that show being really sick. Like, being really, really cool. What is this? Starlight Shards. Nice. But I remember that show being really cool. I remember seeing that kind of infamous, was it Oprah interview? There's an Oprah interview that was famous. Which one? Ninja Turtle related? I think this is the first time I've heard of this. Did she, like, interview the Ninja Turtles? Yeah, other people can mention if, because I'm kind of curious. Does anybody else here have, like, a favorite Ninja Turtle? Like, at all? Or have you been like me? Where, like, your favorites kind of changed with time? You know, I also used to really, really love, and Megan and I actually recently we watched it, and I would like to do a Let's Watch of it at some point, would be the live-action Ninja Turtles movie. The first one. Anyway. Right? What the fuck is this? Is this a proper fog wall? Can I just not go in here? You don't have the right. Apparently I don't. Huh. Yeah, well, this I guess I'll need to come back to later. Well, we'll put a marker here just to be like, well, there'd probably be treasure, yeah. But yeah, the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was like so good. I never did watch the second one or the third one, but the first one is like, mwah, so good. Like, it's really stupid too, right? But I feel like that adds to the charm. And you know what? The effects and the props for it really also really good. Like, the turtles look really good in that. Mario says changes. Perfectly fair. A very valid answer. Hey, wolves. I didn't see you guys laying there. Some sort of interview in character, but it was more PG. It was more than PG, and you're kind of shocked it happened. I'm really curious. That must have been when, like, the live-action movies were a thing. Maybe? The only way I can think the Ninja Turtles would go on Oprah is if the live-action movies, but like I said, were going on at the time. Because I could see them using the suits. Come on, White Wolf. You gotta go down. Alright, good. Good wolf. But like wanted to peg April and making jokes about interspecies relations. It was just innuendo. It was kind of shocking. Yeah, I could see it being shocking. The live-action Ninja Turtles movie... See, once again, going back to the live-action Ninja Turtles movie and why I think it was probably that, was they did make a lot of, like, really adult jokes in that one. Like I said, in the first one, at the very least. I don't know about the second or the third. Hey, Owl. But I know in the first one, like, they did make a lot of, like, innuendos and a lot of, like, oddly sexual jokes. And one of the turtles said damn once. Which, watching as a kid, you know, you think that's kind of weird to hear the turtles, like, do a bit of a swear, right? Like, damn isn't a big swear, right? But it still kind of is when you're a little kid, you know? I still don't say damn around my mom, you know? Not because she would have a problem with it. My mom wouldn't care. But I don't like saying damn around my mom, even though it's not really a swear, you know? Ah, are you another boss? You're another boss, aren't you? Are you another night boss? Oh, fuck! I mean, if you are... They're earthbending?! I also think I hear wolves. No, it's just their souls leaving their bodies. Okay, good. Okay, you are stuck and you look really stupid, but you're also really badass, so I don't really want to, like, make fun of you. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's the projectile. Okay, well, you're not a boss. Oh, no, he's out of his hole. He's out of his hole. Now he's actually gonna be a pain. Are you just a normal enemy? I guess you are. No, you're special in some way. You have to be. You're not a boss, but you seem special. Kneel. And then die, because, you know, same thing to me, basically. Nah, I guess he's just a normal enemy. That was weird. That was a really cool enemy. Why is it always regret and then tears? Oh, tears. You know, something else like Ninja Turtles related was something that I honestly thought at one point was a fever dream, because I remembered it, but I found like nothing about it like ever, and I never heard anyone talk about it. But I remember watching it when I was younger, and I was like, well, did I just like hallucinate that like whole thing? And that was the live action Ninja Turtles TV show they had. It wasn't until I was like going through YouTube one day, and I think it was Phalus from good old Channel Awesome days. I saw he was doing like a review of the series, and I was like, oh my god, that's that show I used to watch when I was younger that I literally never heard anyone else talk about. And I was like, damn, it does exist, and has a female Ninja Turtle, like I remembered. That's why all the cool kids watched it. I mean, true, but with all the swears. We're going to my head, nice. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was like actually really, really nice to see again. It's not a great TV show from what Philo seems to think anyway. Phalus? I think it's Phalus. I keep mispronouncing his name. But like, yeah, it's still unique at the very least, right? Whoa, that place is up high. Shame about CA, there were a lot of cool people who got their start there. Yeah, right? There were. Nah, it is a shame. Okay, so fun fact. I'm going to tell you guys something that I don't really like tell people. Not because I'm embarrassed by it or anything. It's just purely because there's never a reason to. But I used to be a really big fan of, like, the angry reviewers back in the day. I used to watch AVGN all the time. I used to watch the Spoony one all the time before he went crazy and stopped posting videos. I used to watch, a little bit of Nostalgia Critic. He was never my favorite, but I used to watch a little bit of Nostalgia Critic. And as such, I did watch some of the other ones, too, every now and again. And there was at one point when I was younger where I was like, you know what? One day it would be cool to be a part of Channel Awesome. I'm glad I never actually pursued that idea. But I remember there was one day where I was like, man, doing like reviews of stuff and being a part of Channel Awesome and getting to meet all these cool people would be really fun and really nice. So in an alternate reality, maybe I pursued that. Right? Door ahead, that is true. If only I had an underground tomb. Could this be a door? Alright, let's find out. But yeah. It is a shame. It's really, really interesting, though. Like, just how many of the people that did, like, the review thing back in the day, right? Like, your Spoonies and your Angry Video Game Nerds and your Nostalgia Critics, right? How, and even your Lindsay Ellis, if you really want to go, like, far and say she kind of fucked up, like, near the end, right? It's really interesting how a lot of them kind of had like a lot of problems at some point, right? Looks like especially near the end, because you had looks like the Spoony one, who I used to watch a lot. I was a big fan of the Spoony one. He went kind of crazy, you know, especially now. Like hell, his whole subreddit is literally just there to kind of shit on him, which is really sad for a guy I used to like watch a lot of. And your Nostalgia Critic, well, you had the whole change of channel thing, right? Your Lindsay Ellis, she cultivated too many of the ultra woke fan base, which in the end got her own self-canceled, I guess. Like, so that one's debatable if you want to call it like a negative thing on her. It technically isn't, but and then you have the AVGN, who's also kind of going through a lot of controversy lately. It's like, man, What's with all that? No, this door is ajar now. That's a pretty good one. I like that. Yeah, back in the day. Man, I feel really old talking about that stuff. Yeah, watching Screw Attack, you know, back when they weren't just about death battle. It's like, oh, you're finally awake. Hurry, the 100th episode of Red vs. Blue just dropped, and we're gonna check it out, and then we're gonna go watch the new episode of AVGN right after. You know? It's like, man. Just thinking about it, oh, and then we'll go, like, check out the Screw Attack Side Scrollers podcast, right? It's like, man, that stuff, like, really takes me back. Like, Death Battle is still going, but that's all Screw Attack is now, is Death Battle, right? Which I think is kind of sad, personally. Death Battle is cool and all. But to me, it's like Screw Attack was Stuttering Craig and Handsome Tom and Jose El Mexicano and Daily Destin and Maxifant Corey and High School Ben and what else did you have? You had Brian the Intern, right? Like you had all those guys. They're just kind of gone now, right? But they were all doing things. They challenged Soulja Boy to freaking Street Fighter. And Soulja Boy responded to them, right? Like, that's kind of how big they were back in the day. Like, I mean, you know, you can say, like, big, but I mean, you know, to me, they were big. They had a game convention for, like, 2 or 3 years. And I went to the first one. You know? That's where so many shows started, too, right? Like, Extra Credits. Their first video was on Screw Attack. You know, Pro Jared, he's got his show on Screw Attack, and then he became a part of Screw Attack. Then you had, like, who else? So many channels and so many people got their start on Screw Attack. Who else had a thing on Screw Attack? Because I remember, like, watching a good few. And then they later went on to, like, do their own show and their own channel that got really big. What else? Well, I mean, AVGN is, like, another one, technically. I mean, he technically got to start, like, off of Screw Attack, but I mean, Screw Attack made him huge. What else have they done? Who else did Screw Attack push into the limelight? Anyway, Screw Attack was, like, really good. And then it became Death Battle. Like, just Death Battle. And let's say, as cool as Death Battle is, I do kind of miss old Screw Attack. You know? I knew that one of the writers, artists behind AVGN did some really bad stuff too. Yeah, Mike Matei. Yeah, Mike Matei is like a really, really crazy guy. Crazy guy. You could argue that he's not a good person, but I don't know. He's probably okay. I don't know. AVGN did some really bad stuff too, but haven't heard about AVGN happening. I mean, I don't know. I've vaguely been keeping up on like AVGN happenings. It's mostly just about how the content's gotten really not good and how they're trying too many things that don't really suit the channel and how just bored he seems with everything. Which he does, right? And how undynamic the show is compared to how it used to be. Hold on, these guys are actually still kind of difficult. So just give me like 1 sec and then I'll give more of my good / potentially bad take on everything we're talking about. Turn back ahead. I don't believe so. Some famous listeners. So yeah, like with the Nostalgia Critic thing, I kind of don't feel sorry. I don't really feel sorry about that either. I don't feel bad for Doug Walker. If anything, I feel like he should be honestly punished a little bit more. He seems to be just pretty okay with everything. But I mean, it's fair. It's whatever, you know? I mean, I don't like him. I don't like Doug Walker. I don't really like Nostalgia Critic, but it's whatever. Extra Credits has been kind of getting weird. Yeah. Yeah, I think their downfall started when... See, see, how do I want to put this, right? Because I don't want to make it seem like this is a bad thing, because it's not. But I feel like they kind of did, in a weird way, kind of like what... Well... Ah, shit, how do I want to word this? How do I want to word this? Because if I word this in, like, an unintentional way, it might make you guys, like... Fuck, how do I want to put it? It might make you guys think I mean something that I necessarily don't. But I feel like Extra Credits, in a way, it kind of is getting a little bit too, I guess one would say, like, woke, quote unquote, right? So, once again, never had a problem with, like, you know, obviously with, like, people trying to... Okay, I honestly really don't know how to word it, other than... You could point to their video. I'll give their video as an example of kind of what I mean when I say, like, a little too, like, quote unquote woke, right? Because, like, some people push it a little too far. You know what I mean? Like with that kind of stuff. Like, they try a little too hard. That's the word I'm looking for. They try too hard. And I think their big, like, decline and downfall was when they put up that episode about Nazis. Right? Where they're like, okay, well, people don't want to be playing a World War II game, and then, like, in multiplayer, and then, bam, you're on the Nazi team. It's like, that'll make people feel bad. And that'll make people feel disgusted with themselves. And it's like, no, not really. You know, like that. Like, I haven't heard anyone ever say they care. I'm sure some people probably do. That probably does bother some people. Like, I'm not gonna say it doesn't. But I feel like when you start getting like that, it's a little too much, right? Like, I feel like that's a little too much when it's like, you know, and just bam, you're a Nazi. And that's a bad thing. In real life, yes, obviously. In a video game, no, it's a video game. Right? As long as you're not doing, like, terrible things in video games and having it be praised as, like, something really good. You know, like, it's not a bad thing. Like, that is a bit much. Because I feel like that was them pandering to a fan base that I think they thought they were acquiring. And they were trying to seem like they're really good guys by going, yeah, you know... Nazis are bad, which they are, but you don't want to play as Nazis in a video game, you know? Because okay, so I kind of slowed down on Extra Credits a lot, but I kind of started keeping an eye on them a little bit more after that episode happened. Not to, like, really watch their stuff, but just to kind of see, like, what they do and how they respond to everything, right? And it's like, that is a little too much. You know, that kind of thing's a little too much. I went the wrong way. Whoops. I don't know why I paused. Hold on. I want to do some reading. We do something for that long course you're gonna dip? Yeah, I do kind of agree with that. With the AVGN thing, yeah. I do kind of agree. Online nowadays, canceling basically never works. I don't like using the word, but you often see people gaining more notoriety / fame because people are drawn to it. Yeah, right. I do agree. I feel like cancel culture. Well, it's not good. First off, I don't really like cancel culture, but yeah, I feel like you can cancel some people and have it stick. But like you said, a lot of times it is gonna just kind of give them more notoriety and fame. Basically, in mind with that kind of stuff, and even with some of their videos, I'm like, okay, this is just, are you serious? Yeah. I mean, they said have people choose the team, like, that's not gonna have the actual Nazis being the only people playing Nazis. Yeah. Right? Like, it's a video game. Like, I think some people do take video games a little a little bit too seriously in that regard. You know, like I said, you're not going to become a Nazi because you play a Nazi in a video game in multiplayer. You know? That's not going to happen. Oh. Oh! 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 Shit! 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 Okay. Okay, that... Oh. I mean, I'm glad I didn't die. I'm glad my health was high enough for that to not kill me, but Jesus. Man, my whole train of thought got, like, completely derailed. I wasn't expecting that kind of trap. I'm like, wait a minute, we're in an elevator. Ah, cool. Oh, shit. Also, if you purchase a game about World War II, I mean, if you're surprised that one of the online teams is the Nazis and you might play as them, that's kind of on you. Yeah. Yeah, that's also true, right? Like, I am one of those people. Well, like I've always said, I love history, right? And, you know, not all of history was good. There were a lot of bad parts of history, Nazis being one of them. I wouldn't be surprised if me saying Nazi so many times is gonna, like, get me flagged on Twitch somehow, by the way. But, you know, fuck it. I don't really care. This is history, Twitch, alright? But yeah. In the circles I'm in, nobody liked that. Right? Like, it's dumb. Like, I really think it was them trying to pander to an audience that they thought they had. When in reality, no. They did not have that kind of audience. Damn it. Am I just supposed to... No, there's something in here. Hold up. What am I missing? Hold on. Activate lantern mode. Lantern mode on. What am I missing? It has to do with that torch, right? Okay, wait, what on earth? Wait, what on earth? What on earth? Is there something on the other side? It's like I'm getting taken up a lot. Like, can I run to that? I can. No, there has to be something around, right? Oh, let me see. I didn't miss a lever in here, did I? They have to do something really bad for that to happen, like the whole EDP pedo thing. Yeah. And even then, they technically came back and have no ID for that. Yeah. Yeah, I will... you know what? One thing that also kind of pissed me off? Like, talking about, like, extra credits, right? So one thing that actually... Well, it didn't piss me off, but it really kind of turned me off. So I like watching their extra history series, because I find it fun, right? I acknowledge that not everything is going to be accurate to what they say, because they are going to embellish some stuff. They are going to be wrong with some things, right? But there was one thing they did specifically that really bothered me. And that was when they were doing the series on Cleopatra. Now, it wasn't Cleopatra... Well, even in their extra, like, mythology series... So they've done, like, a few things where it doesn't necessarily make sense. Because I remember when they were doing their extra mythology series on, like, Troy... I think they left out the name of actually a really important character in Troy, and they just kind of glossed over him, even though he was really important and did really important stuff. And I think he was just referred to as, like, that soldier. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that pissed a lot of people off in their comments. But anyway, going on to me with Cleopatra. So I remember they were doing the thing on Cleopatra, and they were talking about when they were giving a triumph to, like, a Roman triumph. Not a triumph. Well, when they were doing a triumph for, like, Julius Caesar. And they had Cleopatra's sister... what was her name? I don't remember what her name was. But when they had Cleopatra's sister, you know, like in chains, being, yeah, a prisoner in the Triumph. I'm not going to explain what a Triumph is if you don't know, just because, you know, it's very complicated. But basically the idea is at the end of the Triumph, all the slaves and prisoners get killed, right? So I remember her sister was a prisoner in the Triumph, and what I heard, and I heard this from a YouTuber that I trust a lot more on the subject, because he literally covers that period of Rome's history a lot. That YouTuber is Historia Civilis. Historia Civilis is really, really good. But one thing that he said, which once again, I'm willing to trust him more than I'm willing to trust the extra credits, was that as she was being taken through the Triumph, because of her beauty and how well she was handling herself during the Triumph, the people actually wanted her to be spared, which is very weird and very different and very not like the Romans, right? So she was spared because I think Caesar didn't want to piss them off or something. So she was spared, right? But the way extra credits tells it was that she was crying and they pitied her so much that they spared her, which I actually think is less likely, right? Like that seems less likely to me, just knowing the Romans and how much they probably wouldn't give a shit about pity, but they would care a bit more about someone being really well composed in that kind of situation. I feel like they'd care a lot more about that than they would about someone crying, and because a lot of people probably would have during the Triumph, you know, if you're a prisoner and knowing you're about to die. And I remember during their lies segment, which is where they take questions and comments and they answer them during it, I remember one of them in particular, because I'm like, oh, it's gonna get brought up and they're gonna say something about it, right? He took the comment, and the comment was basically the exact same thing, where it was like, you know, this is like, I heard that it wasn't because she was pitied, it was because like of this, you know, like, what do you think of that? And I think the guy that was doing it just like looked at the camera and was like, it's I think, now I'm probably misremembering, but I'm pretty sure he was like, like, no, that's not what happened. And then it just continued. And it's like, okay, I'll provide some proof or something as to your reasoning for that, because it makes more sense for it to be the way Historica Civilis mentioned it. That makes a lot more sense. So I was like, okay, and then I actually stopped watching Extra History for a while, because I was like, that's a little too much. That just seems wrong. That just seems wrong and incorrect. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I just wanna like see something real quick. I just wanna make sure everything is running as smooth as planned. Or nice and smooth, I should say. But yeah, so that's just what I heard. And after I saw that, I was like, yeah, I don't know. It seems very, very not good. Like, if you're going to answer a question with just, nah, it's not what happened, and not provide anything to it as to why, that's going to bother me. From a historical standpoint, that's going to bother me a lot. Right? So that's another thing I didn't like extra credits for. Also, they really seem to be industry apologists in some of the loot box videos and such. That's another one, funnily enough, that I remember hearing a lot of people had problems with. Because I did hear that, yeah, they did get very apologetic with that kind of stuff. What the hell is everything here? I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something. I have to be. So when it goes down, I can get on, I can roam about a little bit more. Yep, you can get hit. Okay, so when it goes down, we can wander about. There has to be a lever in here, right? See, I should have spent all that time yammering on trying to figure this out. Because I am most confused. Okay, we're gonna tank a hit or two. I'm very confused. Dashing through required ahead, then try underground. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what? Then try underground. Do I need to have it come up? Did I have the right idea and I just didn't notice it? Okay, so we'll get that to go up. Oh, there is shit down there. I thought it was just water. I thought it was death. Okay, I thought that was all death. Okay, that's my bad. I thought this was like Doom. Not Doom the game, but like Doom, you know, death, right? Visions of dung, therefore likely gorgeous view. I would disagree, but I'm sure some people would agree. That is pretty good, right? Like, see, I looked down, but it looked just like an abyss. So I was like, okay, well, that's probably not what you do. And then I saw some of these signs. I'm like, okay, well, people have been down here. So that makes sense. Yeah, the puzzles in this game are really solid. Good sword ahead. Is that so? Please don't kill me. Oh, I see. Are these guys gonna just respawn? How many souls do they give? Now, there's no way they infinitely respawn, right? Traveling plate, please help. Kind of fitting that it was down here. Maybe they do just respawn. I'm gonna go with the assumption that that's probably the case. Be wary of behind. Ah, yes. Rich resin. What else do we have? What else do we have? You have glowing eyes. You're special. Therefore, you must die. Never mind. Maybe he wasn't that special. Okay, I thought that guy was special because he was glowing white. He was not glowing white. That was just the candle. Amazed with unkillable enemies seems like a rough time. It does. It does. It does. So we're not gonna we're not gonna mess with that. How did you die? I don't like how he just died to something. Possibly to nothing. Somewhere a heavy door has opened. I'm very confused. Oh shit! Okay. That one actually started me a little bit. Okay, get off text, please. Man, why is this game scarier than most like actual horror games? I'm like, Jesus. Be wary of group. Well, I should probably get all my tears back with me. Thank goodness the torch didn't go out. I know, right? That would have been problematic. How many souls do I even have? You guys can't see it, but... almost 3,000. Well, 4,000, may as well say. Most horror games aren't that scary, but still some great... It is some pretty great tension, right? I will say a lot of horror games nowadays really aren't that scary. Amnesia, what was the one that I played? What was that Amnesia one? Rebirth. That one actually was pretty scary. That one did scare me a decent amount, which surprised me. But I think that's because they had a good atmosphere. Yeah, I haven't really played that many horror games lately. I'm trying to think, what other spooky games have I done? Whether on, well, it would only be on stream, let's be fair. I don't know, I can't think of any. I know I've done more. Oh. Oh, it's these things plus the Watchdog. This, in theory, shouldn't be too bad. Well, okay, maybe it'll be a little bit more of a nuisance. I feel like the boss himself won't be bad. It's gonna be the little shitters that are protecting it. But as I know from my World of Warcraft days, get rid of the ads first. And then the boss should be nothing. Please don't bleed me. Behind me, please. Damn it, game. You know what, funnily enough, just like in real life as well, you get rid of the ads on like YouTube or Twitch or something, it becomes a whole lot easier to like consume content. Yeah, this thing does have very creepy movement. I will watch it for a moment. Like, especially when it stands up and like this little walk. I probably need to get a bit farther away for that though. Let's see, it should do it. Yeah, here we go. It is very creepy. It makes sense that they would reuse a boss every now and again, though. Okay, well, now we got him. We got him dead. Turrets! Never mind. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't have him dead to raids quite yet. We are! We are! There we go. Enemy felled. Ah, demi-human ashes. Alright, very nice. Another one bites the dust on first go. What do you have? What do you have to say for yourself? Try fingers, but no hole ahead. Man, what a shame. If only I had a tail. Well, don't know about that one. Why is it always pathetic storage? Yeah, I don't know. That is a good question. Just another reason video games have taught me everything I need to know in real life. Dude, true facts. Alright, well, I guess we're trying to entrance. I assume this place is done for. Oh, wow, it's 6:19. Man, as much as I'd like to continue, I probably should call it. I mean, I guess this is a good place to. To be perfectly fair. Okay, so I guess come the next stream, we'll explore, you know, I'll even like put up a marker there. There we go. We'll go over here, and then we'll explore this whole area. Although... Okay, hold on. Before I go, I want to have a little bit of a peek around on some things. So first we know that one has a hole. I know this one has a hole. I don't remember what's in it, but I know it's... Oh, that's one of the traps. This one has a hole. This one I don't think has a hole. So I actually want to just do a little quick explore. Real quick. Because Mario did say the ones without a basement have like a hidden basement in them, right? So I want to find that. I want to see if I can find that. And then we'll call it. Because I do probably need to go relatively soon. Let me see something real quick. Just want to see if I got any messages. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, because if Megan's home, I mean, she can cook, but I do like making sure the food's done for her, so. If she was home, I probably would be like, okay, maybe I should call it. But, nah, I think she's still doing her physio thing. So I should still be good for a little while. So we'll have a quick roundabout and we'll just try to find this. I will stop soon, though. Give me a lantern, please. Seems familiar. Visions of fire. It does, actually. So do I need to smack the ground? I'm thinking probably. But also, what counts as a ruin? I guess it's also kind of a good point. Like, is the area here also counting as a ruin? So I guess it could. Be wary of trap, but try ahead. What happens? The scope of the game just increases exponentially. True. Okay, so there's a basement around here somewhere. This much we can assume, based on the knowledge that Mario has given us. But I don't think I've seen one here naturally, so maybe it is hidden. But I also may have not looked enough. See, that's kind of the thing. I also may have just missed it. Oh, yoink. Oh, I was gonna say, well, yoink that, but I guess I can't. Thought there was a flower there. Speaking of things with basements, Repentance is still getting updates. I think you've mentioned Repentance to me before, but it's not quite coming to me. It's a game of some sort, I'm guessing, right? Since it's getting updates. What is Repentance? Is that a Grace over there? Oh, no, that's the one I've gotten. Okay. I was gonna say, how could I have missed it? Oh, Binding of Isaac, yes. Yeah, that's impressive. I need to play Binding of Isaac, you know? Like, actually. I did play it before, but I don't know, I couldn't get into it. I'm not too sure why. I think it's because I'd get items and then I'd be like, I don't know what this does. And the game's not very clear with some of the things that you get. So I think maybe I was just like, I don't know, I don't want to try to figure all this stuff out. And then I stopped playing. But now I'd probably just use a wiki to figure things out. Or maybe they explain it in, like, the expansions. I'm not too sure. It's been like a decade, Edmund, but thank you. Dude, based game developers that actually, you know, keep updating their games long past their expiry date, you know? It is very nice. It is really, really nice when game devs do that. Apart from buff slash nerfs, they're updating synergies even now. And added a new boss, really? Okay, that's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. Okay, what in the world does that sound? Are you... No, that's not a boss. That's a beetle. That is definitely not a boss. I've killed many of those. You're the turtle. Ah. Oh, no, I was here. Oh, no, wait. That's because I have that there. That's the turtle. That's right. This is where all the turtles are. And where the chest was, but I was mostly thinking of the turtles. Okay, so I've gotten that, then. I've gotten the one there. Right? I can double check. Yes. No? Yes. Yes, yes. I've gotten that one there. The Waypoint Ruins, yeah. I've gotten that one. Gotten that one. I guess maybe I have gotten all of them, apart from this one. But this one, I mean, we haven't properly checked out yet. No, excuse me. No. Now I have hiccups. I'm waiting for them to go away. See if they're coming. See if they're actually hiccups. Oh, I didn't talk to the girl. I didn't talk to the girl that's like right around here, was it? Because I was gonna go do that, and then I got distracted by the Impaler's catacombs. That's right. Okay, well, we'll do that first. We'll do that first. See, we still have a few things to do before I go. Okay. Alright, so we'll go and we'll talk to Iridia, whatever her name is. I know it starts with an I. And tell her dad's not coming. Never mind. I guess I'm not telling her that.
Greener, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered.
Is that because I didn't come here fast enough? Or is this just a thing that happens?
I'll find them.
It probably is just a thing that happens.
Responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Arena, it will be done.
Has a lot of blood coming out of her still.
I'll find them. The foul wretch is responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Arena, it will be done.
Yeah, I don't know. They did just leave their sword here.
I'll hunt them down. Rest assured.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder. Because he said he wasn't going to come until he found his sword. But now I'm wondering. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to read the message. Okay, thanks. Be wary of Tyr. Well, damn. Well, that's a shame. Alright, well, I guess the king's adventure will continue. At least I assume you can't save her. I'll probably look it up after I'm done with Elden Ring. I'll probably see what sort of things I've missed. Or what can be done differently. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I did want to do this one other thing real quick. Well, damn! Damn, that really has me... Yeah, I'll look that up when I'm done with Elden Ring. I don't want to potentially spoil myself. Even though I am curious. We go. Okay, never mind. Oh, so you can like drag this along the ground a little bit. Okay, well I guess that's just charging it up. Never mind. I want to fight the guy with the cool shield here. Although, now that I also think about it, I should probably also put that thing on my shield. That Ash of War. Okay, well, maybe if I can't get it after a couple tries, maybe I'll try doing that. I'll put the Ash of War on my shield. Alright, bring it on. Bring it on. Whatever your name is. Crimson Knight. Crucible Knight. I was close. That's fine. Don't roll backwards. That's something I need to remember. Oh, damn it. Crucible Knight, you're cheating. Oh, I can actually tank that properly now. Okay. Ah, I can't tank that, though. Can't take that. Okay. I will come back to the stake of Marika, thank you. That practiced poise, it's majestic. He does look really cool. Like, I will give it this. I can't hate on Crucible Knight, because he is just so damn cool. But I think, if I had to guess, I'll probably get his shield if I kill him. So, I do kind of want his shield. It does look pretty dope. Buddy. Have just, like, a little bit. Like, just a tiny smidge of chill, please. Why don't you have just, like, a tiny little bit of chill? Like, come on. Oh, boy. I'm not gonna count that one. I can't count that one, right? I don't think I can. Dude has, like, poise for days. Don't roll backwards. What did I say earlier? Don't roll backwards. What do I always do? I roll backwards. There we go. See, that's not too bad. Also, don't do that. That's also a bad thing to do. I probably don't need to heal after, like, every hit, but I want to play it a little bit safe. Actually, yeah, that's kind of why I want to play it safe, actually. Shoot. I know I've gotten him down to half HP before. Yeah, okay, one more go. It's going to be like this. One more go. I'm just going to probably say that a few more goes, but we're going to say one more go. Because, you know what? I'm going to beat him this run. We're going to beat Crucible Knight. Well, I see a lot of people have been struggling with Crucible Knight. Alright. Bring it on, my dude. That's fine, as long as you don't combo me. Okay, this one might not count. But I wanna possibly try something here. But it's gonna require going into here and hoping. Okay, there we go. Now I'm fat rolling though. I didn't take into account that it was gonna make me fat roll. I was thinking I can be really cool. I can swap to this better weapon, and then I can try to kill him. But no, that didn't happen because I forgot. That doesn't really. I still have an equip load I need to worry about. Whoops. Bit of a whoops right there. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, this one's gonna count. This one is going to count. lest I need to... Excuse me. Ugh. I apologize. So there's one thing I got from Pate. Here we go. It's so good. I got my soul, right? I got my runes, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. We got this. We got this one. Stretching out. Ugh. All right, we got this. Come on, Crucy. Nope, 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 that's fine. That's still fine. Nope. Did like one roll too many. Too early. Too early. I felt that one like a mile away. Did they nerf his like stomp attack? I feel like that's not really hitting me as much. Yeah, that one. That one used to hit me all the time. Unless I just got, like, really good at dodging that somehow. Ah. You're doing your flight thing now, are you? Ah, yes, and your dragon tail. He's gonna try to stab me. I know he is. Yep. Ah, man, come on. That's not gonna hit me. That shouldn't be hitting me. I like went through my shield too. You know what? That actually wasn't a bad run. That wasn't a bad fight, all things considered. That was pretty alright. You're doing decent damage, thank you. See, I'm thinking I am doing pretty decent damage to him. Ah, man, I might be able to do it. Ah, no, we're falling into that trap, aren't we? Shoot. Okay. Okay, fine. If we get stomped, I'll stop it. If we get really close, we'll say one, maybe two more times. The vagueness of the lore has always kind of fascinated me. I mean, I'm curious to know about this enemy, but I wouldn't mind waiting until like the end of the game to not even like know, get some sort of inkling because they're so memorable. Yeah, like the enemies in these kind of games are really, really nice. Well, like you said, for that reason too. Do I want to count that one? I know I said if I get stomped. Okay, fine. One more time. One more time. One more time. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can do it. I just feel like I feel like I need patience, right? But I also feel like I need to be in a rush now, too. I mean, you've been going for like 3.5 hours. I know. Yeah, I know. I should stop soon. So going a little over isn't bad. Especially, let's say, since Megan's not home, so I don't really need to start worrying about food quite yet. And I mean, like she's told me before, even if a stream runs late, she's perfectly fine with cooking herself. I just cook the better food. Okay, that's not the one I meant to drink, but I mean, I'll do it. Ah, yep, I rolled one too many times. I rolled into that. No, no, no. I can do it with patience. I can so do it with patience. Hey there, Ekami. How you doing today? Welcome back to the stream. How is everything going? How am I? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Unfortunately, probably going to be ending the stream relatively soon. I just think I'm going to have one more fight on this boss. But probably going to be ending the stream relatively soon. So I'm sorry that you came in a little bit, well, near the end, right? I always hate leaving when someone shows up. Pretty good. I was invited to apply for a job, so I'm feeling good, dude. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. I'm really happy for you. Would you be okay sharing what kind of job? If not, that's okay. But if you're feeling okay with it, I would be curious. I don't know why I'm doing that. It makes very little sense why I'm going for the big hits. That one was just really slow on my part. Okay, now I'm just gonna try to stay topped up. We got him in a good pattern. That's fine. No. See, I like it when he does that pattern now. That one I don't like as much. Ah, no. We can't have that happen. We can't have that happen anymore. Ah, no, what did I just say? This was going really well. Right until near the end. Okay, so when he does the stomp, he does the tail swing now. We got him in the pattern though. We kind of know his pattern. I think next time I can do it. Next time I think I can do it. Ekami says, ah, rats, I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I always feel bad. Let's see. Ekami says, another program manager, very nice, but pays much more, and it's in heritage. Which I want to be. Dude, that's awesome. Okay, that sounds perfect. That sounds absolutely perfect. For context, non-profit community organization operating on a historic site. That's really cool. Well, I'm really happy for you. Do I want to try one more? I got the pattern. Okay, one more. One more, only because I have the pattern. Only because I have the pattern. One more. I promise. Wait. Wait a minute. Did I find a bit of a trick here? Too early. Too early. Too early! Ah! Does that one count? No. No, surely not. Surely not. Surely that one doesn't count. Only downside is I think I still need to get benefits, but the money. Exactly, right? The money. I mean, hey, more money, more video games, right? Okay, fine. You guys convinced me. Okay, you guys convinced me. We'll do one more. We'll do one more run. You guys have convinced me real good. Damn it, I like when he does that move now. It's been in a really bad position each time. Now I'm just getting sloppy. Yeah, I'm getting sloppy. I'm getting, like, super sloppy. Like, Ilberd would not be pleased. If we keep spinning him, he'll probably keep doing it. I thought I did it too early. I thought I blew it. Okay, I gotta get him away from the wall. I need to just hope. I need to just, like, hope and pray. Oh! Best Actor says one more run. Are you sure not one more hour? As much as I wish I could. Well, thing is, I probably could, but I won't, and I shouldn't, to be fair. And we have more. What's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday? Because we have more of this tomorrow anyway. So that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'll just collect my souls. I'll collect my souls, and then I'll be a good boy, and then I'll end the stream. All right, all right. I'll even end it out here, just so I know what we're doing. We're going after that man's. We're taking him down. Yeah, your gem can avoid the ground stomp, but the ground stomp isn't really a problem anymore. Like, it seems like I'm able to dodge it fairly consistently now, and that gets me into more of a better position to handle him. Plus, I can time I can time the roll a lot better, I think, than I can the jump. At least from what I can tell. Maybe it'll change tomorrow, but tonight I'm doing a pretty good job at avoiding that stomp, I think. I mean, it still hits me sometimes, but only when I'm not wanting him to do it, I guess. Is probably the best way to put it. Uh, all right. Let me just see something here real quick. We'll go ahead and we will send a raid out to someone. Who that someone will be, I do not know. Is there anybody live whom I can send it to? We'll send it to no one I can really see here, funnily enough. Man, none of my streamer friends are ever really streaming anything that I wish to send to. I mean, Baby Rhino is actually sending. Baby Rhino is actually playing through Elden Ring, so I probably won't be able to stay and watch because I don't wish to spoil myself. But I do like Baby Rhino. Baby Rhino is very cool, very chill, very very fun. So we'll send a raid his way. And the other people on my list are playing like League of Legends, or they have a lot of viewers already, which is fair. I don't mind sending it to a lot of people with viewers, but or a lot of people I don't really interact with personally, right? So just like games done quick or Beyond the Summit, right? Okay, but we'll send her Baby Rhino because he's a cool guy. So feel free to drop a frig raid in chat if you so wish. But for now, yeah, we're gonna send a raid his way. All right, it is time for me to go, I guess. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And thank you very much for watching me do well and also struggle. It's always a pleasure. For now, though, it's time to cue the outro. Alright, there you go. I'll catch you guys later.